Okay. All right. I think we'll be starting here in a little bit. I just want to get this thing set up. Okay. All right. I think is it on? I think it is. All right. Okay. This evening, we're surely going to talk a little fishing. This impromptu session where, well, we can maybe get some good engagement here. I've got a setup that I'm going to be using hopefully here in the upcoming trip to the Texas coast, so I can monitor things on my, let's see, yeah, I'll be sending a stream from my phone to the cloud, and I should be able to stay engaged with y'all while I sit here. All right, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a few fish or two being caught. Anyhow, yeah, I think I'm done doing all the testing, and at this point, I'm ready just to start streaming. So I'm kind of excited about this setup. I don't know if I'll be doing like the standard, you know, where I have the first person point of view, the camera sitting there, and let's see, where I'm fishing and kind of moving about and everything. Instead, I'm thinking I may just kind of set it off to the side and have it stream and keep it just a running commentary while I'm fishing from the pier, from the shore, or somewhere. All right. Anyhow, I'm just gonna kind of monitor the stream, see how things are going. Maybe some folks want to join, ask a few questions or whatnot. Maybe talk about fishing. Maybe give me some pointers on what you guys have been doing out and about. And while I'm waiting, I might as well have a little something. All right. You know, we certainly started our day job activities again, so got a couple of weeks here, and then I'll be able to go out and about and maybe do a little fishy. Okay. I may hit some ponds. We did have some rain come in early morning yesterday, or this morning, into part of the day. So that made it a little bit tough for a little fishing and whatnot, but I think we'll be good. From a run to the Texas coast standpoint, we'll be heading out there in a couple of weeks. The intent is we'll probably hit the jetties over there in Surfside. Really interested in seeing what's going down there. Really like doing the what do you call it? Fishing under popping corks with some live shrimp. We'll bring the cast net so we can even live line some mullet. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll probably spend about a day there, and then the rest of the time we'll just run up to the Galveston fishing pier and kind of hang around the seawall area, and maybe, well, we're targeting some more sharks again. Maybe some of those bull reds or big uglies, and if we can run into some pompano, certainly will enjoy some of that, because hey, that's a pretty fun time there. So got some folks joining. Hey, little shout out to y'all. Howdy. Thanks for joining tonight. Just testing out. Let's see, when are you doing this trip? It's going to be in 2 weeks. So, August 16, I guess, 16, 17, around that time frame. Yeah, spend a week down there. So if you catch us and you're in the area over there, Galveston Fishing Pier, we'll be hanging out there for a few days, maybe catching a fish or two. All right. Other than that, over the course of the next couple of weeks, I'll probably be fishing some of the ponds that we have nearby, just kind of get the thumb education going, because I pulled out the ultralight bait casting gear, and that worked out pretty good. Going to stream fishing. Oh, live stream? Yeah. That's one of my big intents here. That's why I've been testing this thing out here. So right now I have this set up to where I can stream from my phone to a virtual server, virtual machine, and then it pushes it out to YouTube. And I think it's meant to handle some low bandwidth areas. So if we're not in a 5G spot, but we're still in coverage, we can still get at least some streams that are pretty consistent to where we're not getting a lot of lagging and whatnot. All right, yeah. Thanks for subbing. Looking forward to showing you what we may or may not get. I don't know. We always do pretty well when we're on the coast. Something's always biting, and there's always a good chance it's kind of move about and whatnot. And we are going to be trying to live line some mullet, those 2-3 inch size mullet, and maybe get some of those bruiser speckled trout. And of course, what we always do, we'll bring some fish bites and catch some bait to catch bigger fish. Certainly like catching pompano because that one really gets bit by all kinds of stuff. I think there was one pompano last year we caught, a little small one, cut it up and everything, and got a stingray off of it. Hey, Charlie, hush. Got a stingray off of it, a shark, as well as a redfish. Yeah, certainly those pompanos really good. And if I look into some ladyfish, we'll certainly jump on that one as well. Whiting, some years it does well, sometimes it doesn't. I noticed that, let's see, there was one season we went down there where they wanted just the head and part of the body section. They didn't want the tail or the middle. It was weird. They wanted that. And there was another case where they just wanted the middle. And who knows? We are bringing our boat rods again, like we did last year. That seemed to work pretty good, and that's worked out really well. I live in the desert. Used to fish for lingcod, halibut, king salmon, and rockfish. Man, I remember I lived on the Pacific coast, and lingcod, halibut. Never got any king salmon. Got some rockfish. Yeah. One time a halibut, I ended up losing a nice size one when I fished out of San Diego Bay one year. Those are good eating too. Yeah, I miss that. So I certainly like saltwater fishing more than I do freshwater, but I'm over here in North Texas, Dallas Fort Worth area, so saltwater opportunities only come about once or twice a year for me. We'll make that run to the coast, be it Galveston this year. Other years we'll do Galveston as well as hit the Rockport area. Campano Bay, and fish that area for crabs and some of those inshore fish, be it redfish and black trout. So yeah, it's been pretty good. I am looking forward to again trying out the live mullet. It was the whole reason why I ended up getting that ultralight bait caster, the Shimano Corrado BFS XG. Well, I do have an affinity for Shimanos. I got the Scorpion also, as well as some other Shimano reels, and I've always had, I guess, pretty good success with the Shimano, especially fishing them in saltwater. Have you caught any trophy fish? I don't know about trophy fish. Biggest bass, largemouth bass, about an 8-pounder. Biggest stingray was about 200 pounds, and then we did get some 40s, 40-inch. Redfish, and black drum over the years. So, yeah. But we're not really trophy fishermen. We're more of, whatever's biting fishermen. Of course, we do, soak in the, tips and whatnot that we get from the locals. So we definitely listen, keep an eye out, an ear out. In fact, that's the whole motto of the, fishing channel here is to fish by our trials and errors, so you don't have to. My dog is asserting himself right here. He thinks he's a big dog. But so the run to the Texas coast will be exciting, and I think the setup that I have is going to help. I have a means to hook into using my iPad to maintain the chat, as well as I do have an extra phone that'll be feeding into a USB travel router. So bear with me, I gotta go take care of this guy. I think he sees something out there in the front. Let me take care of him real quick. Come on, Charlie boys. We've done this twice now. Come on. Come on. Get down. Get down. You big boy. Let me close the door here. All right. Charlie. Come here. Come meet everybody. All right. Yep. This is Charlie. He thinks he's big. Huh. You're not that big. He's a cool dog, though. All right. All right. That's Charlie boys. All right. Let's see. It's a Maltese. Yeah. He's still thinking he's big. Charlie boys. Come on. All right. Other things. Let's see. I have been playing around with the foam grasshopper, doing some fly fishing in the local ponds and whatnot. This weekend, may make a run to the local lake right over here, about 20 minutes down the road, and take the kayaks out and do some jug lining. We do have, I think some of the folks over here, my kids and family and whatnot, they want to have either a catfish fish fry, or I have been playing around with this spicy Thai catfish recipe. So you cook it, a fillet, just like you normally would do, let's say with some cornmeal and flour mix and stuff. And then on top of that, you put it on a bed of rice, or in my case, a bed of cauliflower rice. And then you take this Thai curry mix, and you use that as a sauce over it. And I was extremely pleased with the outcome of that. I ate that dish at a Thai food restaurant and was impressed with it. And lo and behold, I can make my own kitchen fish right out over there at the local lake. At the same time, throw on some of that Thai curry stuff on there. See, only fly fish once. Grizzly came through, so man, I never had to experience that. Man, I don't know what I'd do if I saw a grizzly come by. I'd probably scoot too. All right. Anyhow, yeah, this streaming setup is working out really good. I think I've shown already the tethered travel modem thing that I have that'll hook onto my iPad, so I can stay engaged. I've got it right now to where I'm streaming to the cloud, and I can monitor from my iPad the chat, as well as maintain I guess connectivity on the virtual machine, so I can see that it's streaming correctly. So right now it's looking really good. I've ran one of these now for about 30 to 40 minutes, no problem. What I hear is I can run it 24/7, and it won't will barely bump into any of the limits that I have on that virtual machine in the cloud. So I'm really happy about that. And I am liking this SRT streaming protocol. I notice a lot more, I guess, clearer, less pixelation on the stream. So that seems to be good. So I'm liking that. Anyone have any questions? Fishing questions maybe, or maybe some suggestions? Definitely always open to that. Right now, I guess from a fishing perspective, mainly been pond fly fishing or pond ultralight bait casting. There's a couple places that I stopped out on the commute home, where I work about an hour away from where I live, and on the commute home, I'll typically stop at different locations depending on if it's a lot of traffic. And when I cut through the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I noticed there's a couple of places that I've been itching to go to. I've went to in the past, and I took the opportunity once already to fish the Turtle Creek area downtown Dallas, and I didn't get any big bass, but I did see some good numbers, as well as I was surprised to see some of those long-ear perch, the ones that you normally see in a creek or a river. Vibrant colors and everything, very healthy population there. So I'm certainly willing to go and stop on a commute and do a little fishy there. Let's see. Pretty clear. Oh yeah, I've been extremely happy with this. It's called SRT, Secure Reliable Transport, SRT protocol versus the RTMP protocol that YouTube uses. So yeah, bottom line, what they say is where the RTMP is a more linear format where each frame gets sent and may skip around. The SRT kind of does some logic to where if you kind of delay or miss a frame, it kind of decides, well, this frame should fit here, and it kind of keeps everything together. So yeah, I've been pretty happy with that. I did keep the bandwidth or the frame rate low as well as the quality low. The lowest HD setting, 720p, because I know I'm going to run into a similar situation when I tried streaming over there at the dam, over there at Denison Dam about 3-4 weeks ago. It was okay when I was up above in the parking area and in coverage. I think I had 5G there, but when I went down into the river, that's a good 30-40 feet down. Yeah, that I was getting some really bad streaming quality. So I ended up canning that and kind of hung out at the top and just gave a rundown of what things were happening there. Smoke any fish? I did smoke some. What was it? Mackerel back in the day in Bonita when I lived on the Pacific Coast. I have smoked some salmon, like you buy over there at the store over here since I'm in Dallas. And it's turned out pretty good. Yeah, I've been pretty happy with it. Let's see. Actually, I have an electric smoker, and what I normally do is whenever they have a sale on some pork butt, 99 cents a pound, I'll go grab that and I'll smoke one of those for like some pulled pork. But fish wise, I don't really do that. I mainly just fry them, or I've been boiling as well. Yeah, that's pretty much that. I do have this one beer batter fish recipe that I got from the Kayak Fishing magazine from way back when. I made some adjustments to the tartar sauce that came with it, and I've been really happy with that one. Definitely reminds me of a more crispier, crunchier um, batter or coating. Kind of, well, it kind of reminds me of like fish and chips that I got when I went to Australia one year. It reminds me of that, and I think that's more of a traditional um, English variety as well, since I think they're pretty close. All right. Um, let's see. Any other call outs and whatnot? Stream is working well. This is I'm liking this, and uh, hopefully. So what I'll do is I've got 3 formats now when it comes to live streaming or restreaming in some cases. So when I do these impromptu first person point of view live streams, I have a harness that goes around my neck, and I put my phone. It's got a magnetic attachment to it, and I can connect my phone to it. And then I've got a external microphone, condenser mic that has a little wind noise reducer thing on it in case it gets windy. And I'm able to fish and maintain the chat because I'm using the YouTube app. But unfortunately, like what happens when I go to Denison, when you're in bad coverage, you get a lot of pixelation, bad quality streams, and you end up not doing so well. But that's the main one I use when I do these impromptu, just kind of stopping somewhere and going for it. Sorry, let's see if you can. Could you post the beer batters in your community post? Sure. Let's see. Let me try doing that real quick. So what happens is I think I'm trying to remember now. I think I put it in our blog. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Okay. Let me see. I have this blog that that'll have it. Let me see, beer. Oh no, I can't do it from here. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I'll find it and I'll post it in the community posts. It it's one of my favorite, and one of the things I would highly suggest um is don't forget the tartar sauce. This tartar sauce that they have in there uh is 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 different than the store bought ones, and I think it'll make any beer batter fish fry recipe better. But coupled with this one, it worked good. And guess what? The beer does make a difference. I've made it with Coors Light. I've made it with Miller Lite. I've made it with Shiner Bock, and I've made it with another beer. And it's funny how each one has a subtle difference between between recipes or cooking batches. Yeah, the Shiner Bock has a kind of a like weedy taste to it, ale taste to it. Oh, I did make it with some Guinness also. Yeah, yeah. I haven't made it with an IPA though. I may have to try that. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll get that posted in the community posts, and certainly let me know how that turned out for you. And I'll make sure that it also has the tartar sauce deal in it too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where I put it. Oh, I'll find it. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Have a great evening. Thanks for joining tonight. In fact, I think I may kind of shut down here and got me interested in trying to find that recipe now and get it posted. Hmm. All right. Okay. With that, we'll go ahead and call it. And I think this is another successful stream. We've got some good quality streaming, and I think we're going to have a good time here in the next couple of weeks when we're on the Texas coast, being able to give some live view of some of the action that's down there. All right, all for now. Next time we'll catch y'all later, and good luck.